This ain't begun. He's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 35. Here comes the former Super Bowl MVP Saints quarterback Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, such a good overall athlete, can play all the sports well. Good tennis player, good golfer, can jump, can run, and of course we know he can throw that football pretty well too.
Brees got two tight ends on the field for this snap. The Saints will take the snap from the 35. Brees on the move, and Ingram's got the catch and the first. Breaks away.
What a nice job on the catch this time and breaking the tackle and getting those extra yards. When you make plays like that, if I was a quarterback, I'd give you a few more chances with the football.
First and goal from the 9. Marcus Colston hauls it in. Colston's met after a gain of 8.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second and goal at the 1. Makes the reception. Third and goal at the 3. Brees going to take off with it. Has it. Touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
Brees certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The offense is led by quarterback Jay Cutler, who has a cannon for an arm.
Jay Cutler, let's see, what do you like? The fact that he's tough, that he can move around, has one of the best arms in football? That's a lot to like from Jay Cutler.
Forte lines up as the single back here. One-handed, makes the grab. A foot race to the end zone. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. They answer right back, Phil, with a touchdown of their own in the early going.
Yeah, a lot of confidence down there in the field on both sides. And the offenses, they got to be feeling good. Here you are tied early in the game, first quarter, and then this could be an offensive explosion here today.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Saints offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's
ball is out. A recovery by the defense. Big fumble forced by that bruising defense here early in the game, Phil, and that could certainly dictate a lot of things the rest of the way.
Oh, it absolutely can. I love the way this defense is playing. I like how you said it, they're big, they're bruising. Now let's see if the offense can come out and take advantage of the situation.
Miller's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Looking across the middle, a nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
And now they'll try over again on second down. will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Cooks has got it on the return. There is a flag out.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
And a flag comes out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. First down at the 21. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. Focusing now on this offensive unit, Marcus Colston is always a favorite target.
He is a tremendous target for the quarterback, and I'll tell you this, it doesn't matter if he's covered, he's always open. If you throw it out there and there's tight coverage, he'll find a way to come down with the catch.
Has his man. Fuller's there to take him down.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it is thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down. Midway through the first. Ingram, solo back set. Breeze on the move. Hill has the catch. The Saints get a first down.
Breeze is able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves it nice and smooth, doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
First down at the 46. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. This defensive lineup leans on its secondary quite often, and that means Antrell Roll is a steady presence back there.
He is a steady presence, Jim. You know, he's good in everything. He's good against the run. He's an excellent pass defender, and I think most of all, he's just a leader for the defensive backs.
2nd and 10. Breeze taking off. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, when it's third and long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
3rd and 10. Reaches out and snatches it.
Defense did a good job that time. It's 3rd and long. They know the offense wants to throw it down the field. They cover all the deep receivers and nowhere to go with the football except short.
The Bears come out in a dime package.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
He's got the catch. That's his first reception today. The Bears might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
The Saints from the 37. The Saints now move the chains. Saints across for the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown today. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 14-14. Made right around the 25-yard line. The Bears head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make them work.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And pick up about 4. A multi-dimensional threat out of the backfield is Matt Forte.
Every team is looking for a running back that they can keep on the field all 3 downs. A guy that can run, protect the quarterback, and catch the passes on 3rd down. Well, that's Matt Forte.
Matt Forte. They advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Forte is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
The Bears offense is still out there as we get the 2nd quarter underway. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Hauls it in. What a call and what a catch. That's reception number 4 for him. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Coming up to the line at the 4. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Hunter's on the move. And that gains 1.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. 3. Chicago, touchdown. And that's 3 touchdowns for him today. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
The Bears ready to kick it away. Murphy's going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Saints looking for a repeat of their last drive as they get set for this next one. They got to the end zone on that possession, but of course immediately gave those points right back.
Jim, on the offensive side, everything is clicking. The quarterback's hot. The offensive line's doing an awesome job. Receivers getting open. The running back's running hard. It is fun to watch.
Throws the pass. Colston has the reception. 2nd down even after the completion. Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Drew Brees trying to connect with Marcus Colston that time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
It's Colston with the grab. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Saints trail here in the first half, Phil, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Breeze doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game. Saints did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Saints have it at the 44. Here's Colston. Colston's marked down at the 47.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down at the 47. Catch made near the sideline.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row. First down and 10. Breeze on the move. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
Breeze able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Breeze alone in the backfield. The Saints snap it at the 31. Breeze on the move. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints. And these teams are on level ground again after the touchdown with just about half the second quarter still to play.
You know what's fun about situations like this when teams get tied, to see the strategy and what the coaches have up their sleeve that we haven't seen so far.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. The Saints have to be wondering, what do we do to stop this offense?
Well, I'm going to tell them this. Good luck, because this offense is really good. They do this to everybody. So I don't know what to tell them except hang in there.
Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here. Forte tackled down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Looking long. He caught it. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get him.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Gains 12.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Chicago in for the score. Living in the end zone. Touchdown number 4. That touchdown appears that it will secure them to halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
Murphy's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Cooks is ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Breeze completion percentage. %70 on the day. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted. The Bears set at the line. Dime package. Second down and 10. Mark Ingram with the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
And he's taken down. That leads us to second down.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows.
Taken down and sacked again.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Saints get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first.